This is an instructional video on how to apply SparkleTuff Anti-Slip Floor Coating, available exclusively from Safety Direct America. I'm starting out with a disposable white t-shirt here because things can get a little bit messy. This stuff is not water soluble. You want to use gloves. We want to be very careful and do it right the first time because it's going to last for years and years and years. Read the directions carefully and do it right the first time. So we've got part A. It comes in a bag. It says, stop, read the directions. So we've got part A. That's got the grit in there. Mix that up a little bit. And let's transfer that into a much bigger pail so that we're not going to be doing any spilling. We don't want to mix part A and part B in the same little tiny vessel because this is an 8-ounce vessel, so it would be at the very top and we'd be trying to mix. That'd be absolutely ridiculous. So we've got just about everything out of there. Now, this is ready to be thrown away. Now we've got part B. What does it say? Stop, read instructions carefully. This is important. You have not done this type of thing before. This is SparkleTuff part B. This is the curing agent. This is going to make it harden. So, give that a little bit of a mix. There you go. Now, you're going to see we've got a very liquidy liquid and a very sort of gritty jello-like substance. It's going to take a lot more stirring than you think it is. Maybe 2 to 3 times more stirring than you think it is to get this stuff to be completely homogeneous. Now, I've already spilled just a little bit on my glove because I'm not paying attention. These blue shop towels do a much better job of cleaning up than white kitchen towels. But anyway, we want to mix and mix and mix and mix and mix and mix and mix carefully. We don't want to spill this stuff. That should about do it. We shouldn't see any liquid hanging out or liquidy, watery liquid hanging out around the top. We should see a homogeneous type of fluid. Now, stop. Read the directions. Hopefully you've read the directions a few times now, and so you know what you're doing here. Take this out. Pour some in. We don't need to pour the whole thing in. We're going to pour half of it in. And we're going to start with some nice stone tile. Some sort of marble. You know, some rubbing alcohol. Make sure it's nice and clean. Don't need to get too crazy, but if you got grease up in under there, then yeah, you want to get rid of the grease. Degrease it. Now, we just want a little bit on the roller. This is not going to take much. So look, I'm getting rid of any excess on the roller. Now, I've got a very small amount on the roller. This is going to take care of this entire foot. I'm going to keep going and going and going. I'm going to push down and I'm going to cover this entire tile. Now, I want the grit to be evenly distributed. Here, I can see it's not evenly distributed. I've got some in the middle here. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep going. Go this way, we're going to go that way. We're going to have a look at it in the light. We're going to make sure there's no clumps of grit anywhere. And then we're going to do a final pass in one direction. Make sure it looks nice. No clumps of grit. And that's how it's going to dry. And that's it. So hopefully we've got a nice uniform look. And we don't have a lot of liquid on there. That's it. We're not trying to put a big fat layer of it on there. And I can smooth that out. No more, I didn't dip it back in there again. But the more we kind of roll it around, the more evenly distributed this grit is going to be. And we're going to leave it with a real nice look. Nice, even look. Let's try another tile. Let's try something real nice. This Travertine here. Travertine can be extremely slippery when wet. Okay, you can see the gloss on there. This is going to be a very slippery when wet floor. Just gonna clean and degrease it with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. This stuff is great for pool decks, it's great for epoxy, it's great for glass floors, it's glass for any kind of stone, any kind of tile, anything. Again, I'm just going to dip it in once, and then I'm going to get all the excess off. I don't need a lot. I'm not trying to put a big old fat coating on the floor. I'm just trying to get enough of the coating on the floor to hold the aluminum oxide on to the surface, to cover the surface, and that has done the whole entire tile. And I can see I've got a few areas here and there where I've got a little bit of clumps of grit. I don't want that. I want it to look pretty when I'm done. So I'm going to keep rolling it out a little bit. Roll it out. You can't roll it out too much. You're just going to more evenly distribute the grit more and more and more the more you roll it out. And then one final pass to make sure you've got no roller marks or anything. That looks beautiful to me. Got absolutely beautiful looking Travertine now. It is going to have incredible slip resistance, UV resistance, chemical resistance, and it looks absolutely amazing. No one is going to slip on that. You can put that in a shower, you can put that in around a pool deck. That's all it takes, folks. When we're done, we simply throw everything away in a bag. Everything needs to go. We're not going to clean anything. Everything's just going to go away in a bag. Everything. We're going to take this, put the lid on it. We're done. Put that away. That's it. Very simple. Very thin coating of SparkleTuff and it is going to last many, many, many years. More is not better. You want it really thin. Get rid of your gloves. And maybe throw away your t-shirt at this point. You might even throw away your shoes if you've been, doing several gallons of the stuff and you've been really getting into it. That's it. SparkleTuff Anti-Slip Floor Coating, exclusively from Safety Direct America. Lasts for years and years and years, sticks to absolutely anything, and will make any surface very slip resistant for many, many years to come. Thanks for watching. Have a safe day.